Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in House Flipper to continue the Pet Sanctuary. I think this is episode 8. Wow, we've done a lot to get here. So in the last episode we have started on this main floor, so I'm seeing that this is probably going to be the place where people would walk in with any animals that they've rescued, and they would have a signpost leading them up here to come in here to hand them in, and then you've just got a little desk to talk to people. I don't think we've got a little bell, have we? Let's have a look. Have we got a bell that we could put on the desk for them to ring for staff to come? Bells, so dumbbells. No, I don't think there is. That was just a shame. We could have had like... Can we put a doorbell? If we put the doorbell here, can we put a doorbell on that? No, we can't. How about we can we put the doorbell? We'll have to put it by the front door. We'll have a doorbell by the front door, like. Ha! Yeah, that'll work. That's the I would have liked like a little bell on the desk, but we can have a doorbell. That will work. That's the... That looks like that's the only... So a little like handbell that you could do tingle tingle, or one of those ones that you just got a little press down thing that you have on a desk. You know what I'm talking about? Those sorts of things. I was thinking that would be quite nice, but no, we don't have those. Right? Okay. So, do we have a book? How about a book? We have sort of a book that looks like a notebook. Notebook. Do you have anything that looks like a notebook? No. Okay. Books are under accessories. Hobby? Yeah. Do you have anything that looks like a notebook that we could like put on the desk? How about a grey book? And it'll just look like we've got like a couple of like appointment books or notebooks for taking down details. So you'd take one would have a list of people who want to adopt animals, and the other one would be when someone brings an animal in, you'd ask them the name, where they found the animal, if they've got any info about it, and you'd write down what type of animal it is, what colour it is, and any other info that you might happen to know about it. That sort of thing, right? Nice and simple. And it would maybe be quite nice if we also... Where's floor? Is it under decorations? It's under decorations floor. Maybe if we have a welcome mat. I think they're near the bottom. Wait, I just saw them. I was going to say they're near the bottom, aren't they? And then I saw it. Oh, moved too fast. Where are you? There's one. Is that the other one? Where are the rest? Where'd he gone? I'm kind of going for grey. So I think we would do that. Welcome! Maybe we even put a nice plant. Just to... Oh, how about some nice flowers on here? And maybe you could do a nice plant near the door, just a little bit of something like for a reception area. We're not going to be like super crazy about things, but maybe even a little picture. But that would have to be like on the side wall, wouldn't it? Above the stairs, maybe. Otherwise we would be going a little bit too far with decoration, wouldn't we? Oh, inspiration boards. Yes, we could do... is there anything that's got like animals and stuff? No, maybe not. Yeah, that's... The Jessica Lockhart's one's got animals in it, look. Yeah. No, I'm not sure that that's a good idea. Inspiration boards, right. There. We want... something animal related, obviously. Or plant-like, but yeah, animal-related really seems like the thing to be doing here. Kitten? Panda? Doggy? We already used doggy, didn't we, downstairs? Kitty. I actually quite like the upside down cat. It's cute. But how big is that? So if we do that, could we put that like here? There you go. Yeah, right, so we want to do animal sanctuary here. So we want, and we were talking about it, weren't we, the other day? We said the smaller one would be rats and hamsters and things, didn't we? And then the bigger room we said would be the iguana and the fresh water and the snake and the and then we've got to fit in the water and the aquarium somewhere else. I'm just trying to think. If we do, how big is the iguana? Oh wow, that's humongous. That's huge. I don't think I want that to be black. Do we really want everything to be grey though? I don't think I do. Coke, elm, beech, cedar, white metal, white steel. I think this really needs to be where you can best sort the temperature. So I think in this corner, actually we could maybe fit something along the wall there, couldn't we, if we don't put it right in the corner. Oh no, why does it not want to fit? Oh wow, it's just huge. Maybe we would be better to just put it straight in the corner. I was thinking it might be quite nice to have something else on that wall, but this is so big. If we don't put this in the corner, if I do put that there, can we fit anything else in the corner, or would it be better just to put the iguana terrarium in the corner? I think I underestimated the amount of space we're going to need for all these things, didn't I? Right, so the snake, then, I said the snake then is going to go also in this room. So let's see, how big is the snake? Oh, the snake one's a lot smaller, you see. That can go pretty much anywhere. That could even go here. We could put a couple of these here, look. Yeah, we could put a couple of those there. Maybe we can put that in the corner. Right, we want a lighter colour, I think, for the spider ones could go on a if we put him, nah, let's leave it there. I think what we might want is a nice big table, and then we could put spider aquariums on top of a table. So we want a big, like, dining room table, a really, really big one. How big is that? That I think is quite big. That might be quite nice, see, because then that might work quite nicely. Then the spider, cedar, light steel, and we could put, if we rotate this round to have a look at the different, yeah, so it definitely should go that way around, shouldn't it? So if we could put at least 3, we could get even 4 maybe, so yeah, and then you've got access to them here, look. And we've got the big iguana terrarium, and we've got a couple of snake ones. That all fits quite nicely. So maybe we can now put, like, the aquariums along this wall. So pet, small pet, freshwater aquarium. So cedar. That's black. We don't want it to be black. Have dark ash, maybe not deep chestnut. Quite like that idea. And then the light steel. So they kind of match. And then if we put, whoops, wrong button. maybe we want that closer to this end actually, because fish is also kind of reception area sort of thing as well, so we want to put that here, I think. Fill with food. I think it wants to be moved a tiny bit back. And then, what else did we say we wanted in here? There's a turtle aquarium, isn't there? Snake, spider, we've already put those in. Hamster goes in the other room. And where's... yeah, turtle aquarium. How big? Wait, hang on. What's that? There's another fish aquarium. How big is this one? Size. Oh, we have different sizes. How big is the big one? See, that again would be actually that could go underneath there, look. How big is the turtle aquarium? That I think is a freestander, isn't it? So cedar. Right, let's have a look. How big are you? So that needs to be this way around. So that wants to be over this end of the wall, I think. And then we can decide if we want to put a table in the middle to put the other type of aquarium on it. Which means we want a table, furniture, dining room, table. Yellow small, that matches the one we put here, look. If we rotate this into the middle and then we look for the fish aquarium, how big is that? Do we do a big one? Or do we do a couple of smaller ones so that you can so we could do a small one and a medium, or one big one. So I think we do a small one and a medium one. So then you've got like options for keeping different things in, haven't you? And we can maybe even put a picture on the wall with fish. There was a fish picture, isn't there? Is it an angelfish? I think it was an angelfish. There you go. Here, angelfish, here, angelfish. There you go. So, fish. There's that. And then we've got lots of space left for people. And then maybe we have like a shelving unit under the window so they could have like food items and decorative items and extra light bulbs and things stored. So we want living room, shelving. It's got to be something to go underneath the window, so it must be one of the low ones. Which doesn't leave us a lot of that. Small bookcasey. I want something a bit more like this with big shelves. But I want it underneath. So that I think is too tall. That might work. We want it to be in a lighter wood. Would it work? To do. And then, do we have those little? We have like little storage boxes, don't we? Containers? Sure, we could put that. That's too big, isn't it? We could put this under the table, couldn't we? We could have a couple of things under the tables. And then something a bit smaller could go rubbish bin. And how big are these? Would something like that fit on the shelf? Yeah, so it looks like we've got that. It's saying that dimension I don't have kids, so they're listing these boxes as kid items. So that's interesting, because you could store anything in. You don't have to be a kid to store stuff in those. And then some of these boxes maybe would be quite good for all the things for. Yeah, I quite like that idea. And then a clock. I think a clock's going to be good. Decoration. Where are clocks? There's clocks. What sort of clock do we want? I think we want something fairly easy to read. We'll just do white steel and a. Oh, that's a bit bright. Grey, maybe. Lead. Put that in there. And we'll do the same one over here, just so it's easy for people to see at the time wherever they are, as we'll have staff working in here, I would imagine. I think that's probably what we're looking for, isn't it? We're looking for like space. So we've got space. We have space. My teeth. Let's fix them quick. We have space for snakes and iguanas and spiders, and then we have space for fish and terrapins and turtles and things, and we have a bit of decoration, and we also have our little reception area. And then if you go down the stairs, you have the dog and cat area, and then you have the quarantine spot for a cat here. Dogs are a little bit more difficult because if you've got a big dog, you can't stick it really in a little quarantine space, but it's just a nice idea to have a bit of quarantine space. Right, so we decorated this for a tiny bathroom for the staff, so what we want is a toilet and a sink. So bathroom, toilet. Let's have a nice standard toilet. Go over here. Assemble. And then a sink. We don't want something too big. I think we might want to go for one of those counter type things. Quite a big bowl. What do we want? Let's go for something like this, I think. And we'll move it across it just a little bit. Don't want it to be too close to the door. Fasten all the fixtures. Up in the outlet. You bend. Or don't. Right, how does that look? That's quite easy. Right, so we want a few things in here. We want a mirror. I think, where's mirrors? Mirrors under decorations. Keep looking for them in the wrong spot, don't I? Nice white mirror, I think. There we go. Then accessories, bathroom. Don't need a toothbrush. We could probably be quite good to have a toilet brush. Definitely want a silver toilet paper. Then we'll need soap. Use that in a paler colour. Put some soap on there. Towels. We want towels. So something like this. White and white. or maybe grey. Let's go for grey. And we'll put the towel here. Yep. Do we want something decorative on the wall? Not a plant, because there's no windows. A picture. Some sort of picture that we could put in the word. I always, for bathrooms, I always like simple. Very simple. See? Completely simple. Yep, that's all we need in there, I think. So this room then is the last one for this floor, and this is going to be our final proper pet room, I think. So we said what we have left now for our small pets is a rat. Right, so the frame is in black here. We want to be paler than. How about blue? Let's do it in blue, so it's different. Let's do the shelves in a couple of different blues. And how about a yellow? So we've got some different colour things around. A bit of red. No, red is too much. Red's a little bit much. How about a bit of green? No, it's a bit pale pink. We'll make it very colourful, shall we? Dark pink? Yeah, let's have that. Right, so we want... Where do we put the rats? Let's put the rats over here. Let's start with a couple of pretty big rat cages. To keep. I wonder if you could keep like stoats and weasels and things in the rat cage if you were a sanctuary and you've got an animal that you weren't expecting. Could you put it in there temporarily while you tried to find a home for it? I wonder if you could. Because they're quite thin. They're longer than a rat, but they're quite thin, so they wouldn't get stuck, would they, in anything? So that could work. We've done snakes, we've done spiders, hamsters. That's the only other thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think the hamster is the last thing. We could put a bunny one in if we've got space, or a guinea pig one if we can find space for them. Hamsters. Beige. Let's make it cedar. Let's have the frame be light steel. And shall we go for light steel again? So that would overlap the windows. So the only real wall space is going to be over here, isn't it? So maybe we do that at the opposite end. So if we put you from this side, we put a couple of you in here. We could fit 3. Because I think hamsters, you don't really want to put a lot in. You only put 1 or 2 in, don't you? And if they're not known for each other, you probably don't want to put them in together. So we could put a guinea pig and a rabbit enclosure in, maybe. So we've got 2 guinea pig enclosures. One goes left, one goes right. I wonder if we could definitely put something in the corner here. And we could possibly put something in the corner over here as well. So we could do a rabbit and a bunny and a guinea pig enclosure inside as well. So this is quite... I think the bunny enclosure is probably going to be smaller. So let's see if we can find... So we were doing everything in cedar. So the base... that's the hutch space, okay. That could be white, and then the wood, the roof could be a darker red, yeah. And the metal could be pale pink for the bunny. And then the bedding, that's the, right, so that's the paper. So we started with the simple colour. Triangles, it's a bit busy. That's quite nice. And the bowl can be green. How about that? So if we, oh, it's not small. It's not small. It's very deceptive because you think it's going to be tiny, don't you? But then do you know that's I am very tempted to take a look at the landing for the family space and maybe put the, I think we are going to put a rabbit enclosure up here, which means I'm going to have to move this chair swing while we decide where do we put the rabbit that way, or can, if we can rotate the rabbit over here into the corner. Oops, like so. Then this would probably be better if it rotates a little bit round this way, so people can sit in that. Oops, a bit too close. With the rabbit, or to look at the rabbit. Yeah? Now you could potentially put a hamster here, but I'm going to see if we can put the hamster cage in here, in one of these corners. Let's try that. The bunny one's far too big. I think that's the only bunny, interior bunny closure, isn't it? You could have a free roaming bunny. Yes, you could have a free roaming bunny, couldn't you? What do we think of the colours? Could have a free roaming bunny, but then your staff would be tempted to fall over it, so maybe not the best. Pig. If we're going to try and put it in that corner, we want the house thing to be at the top, don't we? So we want to go... Oh, wait, how does that... Yeah, cedar? Do we have cedar? Cedar, cedar. Yeah. Blue? Green. Pink. And yellow. Oh no, not yellow. Pale, beigey colour. And what's that? Like, oh no. Put that. Okay. What's that? A pink and a pink. How about another blue? Another fish. Yes. Right, let's have a look. How big are you? Right. Yeah, they're very big, aren't they? They are bigger than you'll think they're going to be. Oops, wrong button. So if I were to put... I could put it in the corner, but I think I might have to move the rat cages if we did that. If I put this big house in, it's going to block the window. If I do this, we 100% have to move some of this. I move you up here. Yep, and then you've got space to get to the door here. Oh, I think it could go a bit further this way. Like that. Yep, that would work. And then we want some storage space again for... Wait, if I go back to here, can we get back to the storage that we put in the other room? No, it's too far back. We used the furniture, living room, shelves, and it was quite far down, wasn't it? This one, wasn't it? And we did it in the white wood. So could we put this back here? And again, it's for storage of things, so we could maybe add some books, so it for like animal care, and I want accessory container things, don't I? We have something a little bit, we'll go for the same bin, we'll pop that here, and then I'm kind of looking for things that would have food and stuff, don't we? We have like that we could put food and stuff in, so but the game didn't like us using some of the boxes because it was like they're kid things. I'm like, oh, they don't look like kid things to me. Right, so that will probably work. Do we need anything else? Or is that everything that we need for this? Which then, I think, just leaves us with... I mean, we're not putting animals in because this is a sanctuary which we're setting up ready for people to bring animals. But you could also try and make something similar to this and put tons and tons of animals in just so you could have all the different animals. If you wanted to, of course. We want some sort of decorative stuff on the walls, don't we? Because otherwise it's just too plain. Because your staff are not going to be thrilled by having everything very, very plain, are they? Do you know what? I like the... Let's do the animal Wild Rush horsey thing over here. I like that picture. And maybe we'll do a... just a nice restful picture. Yeah, so there you see we've got space for all the hamsters, our rat cages and a guinea pig, and then we've got space for a rabbit up on the balcony if we need it. Beautiful. Well, there we go. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy games!